Happy 2022 from the Holochronicles here. Tonight, we're going to share some brief Book of Boba Fett episode one thoughts. We've got a holiday's worth of haul from Galaxy's Edge that Josh just got back from, plus a dual hot toy spinner, plus Josh and I are going to exchange some Christmas gifts. Finally. Josh, hit it.
Yeah.
Woo! Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Josh and I. It's been a couple weeks since we've been on because of the holiday. Hello to you in the chat. Thank you for joining us live, and thank you to those who are joining us on the rewind and on audio platforms, which you can find us at all audio platforms. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Discord. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and you can find us on Patreon.
At Holochronicles. That's
all
it.
of them.
If you can spell Holochronicles, which I still can't.
Which is no gimme.
If you can spell Holochronicles, which I can't even spell Hall right, but that's an inside joke. Or if you saw our
first iteration of the thumb.
where spell check did me wrong. Spell check did me wrong.
A Huall.
A Huall. But it is now corrected, so we're good.
We're
all
good.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we have a lot to get through tonight. This might go a little bit longer than normal.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just sit back and relax.
Yeah.
Look, you've had a long holiday. You deserve the break.
We're going to be here for a minute. You're going to enjoy what happens next here.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
The most pressing news would be that we have a new series on Disney Plus that debuted in the last week called The Book of Boba Fett. Highly anticipated. Josh, as far as the character Boba Fett goes, is he in your top 5, top 10, top 20?
You mean just from that episode alone, right?
No, I just mean generally speaking.
Yeah. The character Boba Fett has always been. I never was a full Boba Fett number one kind of guy. Like as a kid, it was real easy. It was Luke and Vader and even Kenobi and Han Solo, obviously. But Boba was always the cool guy, right? So I was even intimidated to like Boba because he's too cool for me, right? Right. And when the cool guys, you don't like the cool guys, right? You pretend you don't like the cool guys so that maybe people think you're cool.
Maybe.
Nah.
He's cool.
Anyway,
he's
I love Boba, and Boba's legend has grown over the years. Definitely while we grew up with him, right?
Definitely.
And become even better. Some of my favorite toys are Boba, like the Force Unleashed Boba when that came out. Some of the most Star Wars books that I've read were the Bounty Hunter Boba Fett books. So yeah, Boba's in the top 5 at least, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put him in the top 5.
Okay. Same for me is one of my favorite characters, and I, when they brought him back for Mandalorian season 2,
right?
I thought that was a perfect reintroduction to Boba Fett.
I thought it was the perfect like with all the legend that we just talked about.
Sure.
Like it was the perfect it is Boba. Like,
yeah.
I loved it. They did it perfectly.
And you get just a glimpse of who Boba is and what he can do when properly motivated, and which is perfect. It was sweet. Sure. It was Boba's Vader's hallway scene, and it was, it was like putting the cherry on top of a really cool season 2. Well, the cherry on top would have been Luke at the end, but
it was,
but it was a proper build up, a proper reintroduction to who Boba Fett was and still
getting
is.
Boba Fett and Luke in the same,
and Bo-Katan,
it was like the perfect cake.
God, great layer.
Yeah, he just, what is going on? It just keeps getting better every time I push my fork in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You're not wrong. Josh, so have you gotten a chance to see it a couple of times or
only once?
Okay, I've seen
only
it twice.
Once with you,
right?
So you and I did the midnight viewing together. I was remote. I was in a snowy wonderland, and so were you, for that matter.
Yeah,
in a place that normally doesn't get as much snow as we did. But we had the chance to watch it together. It was late. It was midnight. I had a couple thoughts. What were your thoughts, Andy?
My thoughts were that. Let me go last.
Okay.
You tell me what your thought is.
Oh, come on. See, I was trying to flip this on you. Do we block the spammers already?
Well, I
don't know why we get spam now. It's so cool.
I accidentally blocked Crazy 8.
Oh, sorry, Crazy 8. We'll unblock you.
I don't know if we can.
We didn't mean to block Crazy 8, but don't be so crazy next time. We'll fix that. So let's get back to Boba. The deal that I thought was I really enjoyed, because I called it, right? You and I talked. I was like, I think they're going to give us a little Sarlacc explanation. We saw Boba escape the Sarlacc pit. I just would have liked like 30 more seconds of that. A little, and I don't want to start off by complaining, because come on. And I also feel like with the kind of the back and forth, we're definitely getting some, it's hard to fit what we were expecting into the first 40 minutes of the first episode of the season, right? So I'm not going to be too judgmental. I will say that at the end I was a little like, oh, okay. It felt like a middle of Mandalorian season 1 filler episode. And that's not a bad thing, because I liked all of the Mandalorian. It just, to me, felt like, well, and maybe that's the issue. It felt like we were picking a story back up that it was already in progress, which of course we were. So, here we go. Right.
Yeah.
I know you're going to have some deeper thoughts, because I think a second viewing, which I intend to do, would definitely get me into a better spot with that. Because like anything, when you're watching it, your head's spinning a little bit. You're trying to follow the last 5 minutes that just went by and catch up mentally. And so that's how I kind of feel. There's a few things that I loved about it, and a few things that I was like, well, we'll see. Right?
Yeah, I got a couple of things. So, and I've said this to a couple people, but in that episode, I didn't learn anything new.
That's right.
Okay.
And you said that night with me. You said I didn't learn anything.
Yeah. So everything that they showed in that episode were things that they alluded to in the trailer, and things that you kind of already suspected, knowing from the Mandalorian that he was in Tusken robes with a gaffy stick.
Yeah.
And
so you knew he was
and the rifle. So it's like you knew that he was involved with the Tusken Raiders in some point, in probably some, I would assume, a friendly way. How it evolved and developed, we didn't know that. I thought that the episode was very similar to, if you've ever seen The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise and Ken Yamamoto.
I don't know.
Ken Wasabi. One time. I can't think of his last name. Anyway, where the Tusken Raiders he was an enemy at first, but then he became a part of the clan.
Yeah, you have to Dances with Wolves. Let's go Kevin Costner.
Sure, earn your stripes. It's a trope, but and so we saw that by the end. We didn't really learn anything. I would say we didn't learn anything new. We didn't get a lot of current Boba Fett story. He just kind of is going out and making his rounds, just kind of letting everybody know what's up. And so I know the easy thing to say is that, well, Filoni and Favreau have earned our trust.
Sure.
Robert Rodriguez has earned our trust.
Yeah.
It wasn't a particularly fast-paced, action-packed show or episode, and that's okay. I don't need everyone to be, but it got me thinking. Is can Boba Fett actually live up to the Boba Fett hype?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Can it? Because he's coming off of season 2 of Mandalorian, where he kicked so much butt, and his role in that Mandalorian story was perfect. It was really, really good. There was nothing.
I agree with that.
I wouldn't change a thing about how they brought him back, what he did.
He didn't overshadow the Mandalorian, but he definitely was a powerful force.
He was a presence.
Yeah.
Right?
And I think they played it perfectly with him being like, I told you I'd complete this mission. I'll complete this mission, which didn't make him altruistic. It just made him, a businessman.
Stand by his word. Yeah. Right. He lives by a code. Right. And so it's do I really need to know more about Boba Fett?
Okay. So I love that statement, because that's what just popped into my head. And it is Boba Fett's largesse, is legend. Is it based on his mystique? And now that we're getting a lot of Boba Fett, is it now are we humanizing the legend a little bit? So that takes away a little bit of the, I don't know, allure for that. Or Or do we want to see more? I think the answer is we want to see more. I definitely want to see more. I mean, I can't wait. I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And did you feel, Andy, like it was an extension of The Mandalorian? How did you feel about the music?
The music I thought was really good.
Okay.
It seemed like it seems like it's a side story to what The Mandalorian is.
Which I think it's meant to be, right?
Because visually, I mean,
it's all done.
It looks similar to Mandalorian, and you get the same vibe feel because it's about the same timeline and it's involving some of the same characters. And
it's all filmed in the volume, and it's all, it's obviously they're using the same look and feel. We're on Tatooine. We've seen this desert planet in many iterations, whether it's the same planet or not.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. And actually, as you're talking about it, that whole Tusken Raider part, I kind of like forgot about in my brain. I was like, actually, that's, we had the kid, what do we call it?
Kicking shins.
A small Tusken. What would you, come on, there's got to be a cool,
no,
come on, the chat will help us.
Yeah. It was Tusken teenager or something.
Tusken Tot. Yeah, whatever. So I forgot about that. I like that. He got the acceptance. And how did you feel about Boba getting his ass kicked by...
He got it handed to him throughout the episode
by the Tusken. Is that do you think that's intentional?
Well, he's weakened, right? I mean, we see him in a weakened state, and the fact, I think that some of the complaints is like, oh, is this bad guy, badass guy just got his ass handed to him for 40 minutes, which is kind of true, because he was going back to the tank, a couple times, but he's in a weakened state. And I think, for any good, he's like Logan in a sense, where he's an older guy now, and he's going to have to really pick his battles. So him saying that, I don't want to rule with fear, because fear involves,
the fist
using, camera 1 and camera 2 here. But I don't know. No, I didn't mind that, because he came from the Sarlacc out into the desert, and then from the desert trying to rebuild. So he has to physically, mentally get back to a place of strength. And so he's taken the first steps to do that.
Okay. Do you think, the real question, do you think that Boba has a back to tank problem?
Like he's hitting it too much?
He's hitting the tank too much.
I think he needs it.
What do you think? Because the first thing he said after he got dropped for the third time, take me to the back to tank.
Take me
Say, whoa, Oxycontin. Take a second.
Going back to the tank.
Let's start with Advil. Okay. We don't have to go right to the back to tank here.
Do you think, because there's a joke amongst collectors that there's a Boba Fett tax on figures, right? The vintage figure of Boba costs more than others. Because they're more desirable, more sought after, you're going to pay a Boba tax. Do you think at some point, because of a show like this, there could be an oversaturation and people kind of start to get a little tired?
Like the child or Grogu?
Oh, well, I mean, if they go full Grogu blitz with Boba, definitely. But
which I don't think they will. I think the Grogu blitz was definitely because it appealed all the way down to a 1-year-old. I mean, you give a 1-year-old a plushie Grogu and they don't know what it is, but they think it's cute, right?
Yeah.
They're going to hug it. I don't think we'll see that with Boba, but I think we'll see the same, releases that we saw for The Mandalorian. We treated maybe the same, maybe even less, probably less.
It already dropped today. I saw it on Yak Face that there's, in the new packaging, there's going to be a white prototype Boba Fett. That's and my response to that was yawn.
Yeah.
I remember 2015 when they did that, or 14 when they did that. Yeah, it was cool. It's the same figure, right? It's a repack is what it is. And they're capitalizing on the Boba Fett fandom, which is significant.
And a new fandom. Their job is to make new fans.
Sure.
We're dying left and right. Okay.
But for me,
it's OG fans.
It's like, okay, that another thing that I already have, but just in a different box.
You have everything, Andy.
Oh, I don't know what to say to that. Josh, we have somebody special with us today.
We do.
A little behind the scenes action from our guy, and boots on the ground to Galaxy's Edge, correspondent for the Holochronicles in previous episodes. Our buddy Keith is doing a little production
Yeah,
behind
he's
the
helping
scenes
us in the
for us tonight.
background.
Let's pull him up real
Bring him
quick.
and say hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Keith.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Oh, look at him. He's back there studying. He's learning right now. Young Padawan at the board.
Yeah.
So if you're getting frustrated that your comments aren't getting seen, direct all.
This guy.
What'd you think of Boba Fett?
It was. I was with Andy. There was nothing that was really surprising or groundbreaking. I do think he has a Bacta problem.
Yeah,
but
bad back
to your point, I think that Grogu was kind of a lightning in a bottle because there was no merch for it at all. Nobody knew Grogu existed, and Disney missed out a ton on that initial chance for cashing in and making all the merch. So then we saw just complete blitz where Boba is an existing, well-documented character. I mean, I saw the same thing about the white armor. Is it cool? Yes, but it's not groundbreaking. So I'm interested to see what happens with it.
But, hey,
Fennec is going to be a really cool character to see fleshed out.
Yes.
We haven't even touched on Fennec yet.
And so
yeah, and
to piggyback on your comment there, Keith, there
you go. Keith's got it.
I feel like either Lucas or Lucasfilm or Hasbro totally dropped the ball again with Book of Boba Fett coming out. Like before Christmas, you're telling me they dropped a Fennec carded, pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't do that for a TVC, a vintage collection Boba, or drop a Tusken Raider in the dark robes.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't do that leading up to we're going to get all this merch in June for these characters. They couldn't.
We've talked about this before. Don't you feel like
6 months behind? And I know it pisses me off.
Is it like Apple though? Apple, who intentionally just doesn't make enough phones, and that's why they create lines. And I'm saying that only because we know that has been for a while Apple's MO. Isn't this the Star Wars universe MO of toys, where they this like early bird specials and they're always behind the ball? They're always they're catching up. They're playing catch up.
But just think what a big hit a Fennec Black Series helmet could have been.
Oh gosh,
leading up to this.
Yeah.
Because one, it's a great helmet. It's very stylistic. It's very unique, but they didn't touch it.
Yeah. Well,
but
they might at some point.
Of course.
It just seems like they could time their releases to the shows to create maximum desirability and purchasability.
Starkiller makes a good point. He already said, I clicked the wrong one. He's left coast did. Sorry. Happy that they keep it a little secret.
Well, and I am too. I am too.
And fun with spoilers, I think is what he meant.
But I don't think making a Tusken Raider chieftain in the dark robes and the tall mace, thing that he wielded, I don't think that spoils anything. I think that creates curiosity and interest. Like, this is a badass looking Tusken Raider, and he looks a little different. He looks a little bit like from Solo. Who am I thinking of? I'm totally freaking.
I'm not in your head, man.
Never mind.
Live in there.
But I don't think
I can see him, but I can't remember his name.
Sure.
Emphas Nest. Shoot.
Oh, Emphas Nest.
Yeah.
You mean her?
Her. Yes. Anyway, I think if you like, we know Fennec's there. We know Boba's there. We can get a Tusken Raider. We could get the Twi'lek Jennifer Beals. Like, this is stuff that they've already put out there. And then maybe a character that we haven't seen yet, like the Tusken Raider Chieftain or the Hammerhead, who I think is probably going to be the mayor.
Right.
Okay. So these are new, curious. Okay. Anyway, I could go on, but I don't want to. I just think they could do a little bit better of that. And I would prefer to have things timed better.
I think
I'm going to get them anyway.
I know you are. I think what you're trying to say is if they could just even match some toys up with the trailers, the things that we've already had for a month or two.
Tops was on it.
Yeah. Get the trailer stuff out there, get a couple, and they don't have to go a full line here. Just get us a couple teaser toys that are going to be completed with the line that comes out 6 months after the series is over. And you'll be like, hey, I got that initial whoever was in the trailer. I do want to see some of those Ferrigno, Gamorrean guards
Oh yeah.
These guys are in tip-top shape. I don't know what Jabba was doing, but I think he was feeding his guards too much because these guards, they're ripped.
Yeah,
They're ripped.
They're less.
And we're not
less
beer belly
dad bod.
ripped.
Yeah, less
they're not
dad
beer
bod
belly
and
ripped.
More more usable.
They're not
strength.
just focusing on the arms.
Right. They
a lot of thigh action going on.
A lot of leg day.
Yeah, a lot of leg day.
A lot of leg day. Okay, Josh, you may want to get this dialed up, and I'll go into a couple of the Christmas things that I got
personally. Okay.
Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. Keith,
this
was good seeing you. Get your ass back in the background and take care of these comments. We'll bring you back in a bit. We'll bring you back in a bit.
All right. A couple of things just to show off. I'm going to get this ball rolling. You know, they say an avalanche always starts with a few pebbles, right? And then it just starts to build. Well, I'm going to be the few pebbles. Josh is going to be the avalanche tonight.
Well, don't tell my wife that.
Starting off with these oven mitts.
Ooh.
Oh, they're upside down.
I like those.
Oven mitts. These were stocking stuffers.
Those need to be
and they kind of look like puppets.
Go ahead, Andy.
Or mittens.
Go ahead, Andy. You're a teacher. You can come up with this.
Conditioner is better. No. Anyway, they work. I've used them already. And the dark side.
Nice.
Oven mitts.
That's a good take.
And they come in handy.
Oh, I hear.
They come in handy when I'm making pancakes with my iron skillets.
Those are cool.
Of Grogu and Darth Vader.
Okay, now you know with those skillets, you never wash them, right? You got to first. You got to
oil
season them. You got to season them first.
Season
you have
one.
to cook them at 500. Bake them up.
I've already seasoned Darth.
All right.
But they come with a packet of pancake mix that makes 4 pancakes.
Yeah, perfect.
Next, for every Star Wars fan,
this is
stocking stuffer, the dark side. Oh yeah, this
Give it to me because I got the focus.
Is some Darth Vader cologne.
Yeah, baby. Oh crap, it's not working.
Oh, it's autoed.
There we go. Oh no, it likes the background better. Ooh.
Now I should say that as you guys are watching here, as we're getting into the show and tell part of the show, keep a list of what you see, and after the show's over, I want you to leave a comment of what your favorite item from tonight's show and tell is. And if it's this Darth Vader cologne, like, what do you think Darth Vader cologne smells like, Josh? You made the comment earlier. Go ahead. It was good.
It smells a little like burnt flesh.
Little burnt hair.
Hold on, I gotta put scubas. No, Keith's on it. See, I told you, Keith, I'd do this. So you gotta make me believe. Make me believe. Put that back. There it is. All right. You burnt, it's little burnt flesh, what'd you say? What'd you call it?
Bad decisions, burnt
flesh, and low ground.
Yeah, smells like I'm getting hints of low ground.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh man, have you actually applied that?
I have. I wore it to school yesterday.
Give it here. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna see if my wife makes a comment.
Yeah, do it.
What the? Are you wearing?
What the heck is?
Oh,
it burns!
Oh God, that really is not
back
great.
Back
that is not that good.
Oh
man! If I go into anaphylactic shock,
smells like. Yeah, Nathan, you're already on it. Nathan, nice job, well done. In other news, also in the smell department. Maybe I should.
No wonder he had a respirator.
Taking a hint. Dr. Squatch's Star Wars 4 soap set.
Oh,
if you're on Instagram and you like Star Wars, you've probably seen the advertisements. But it comes in a nice box, really.
Is it Squatch or Squatch?
Squatch.
Okay, I thought you said Squatch.
Did I say Squatch?
Maybe.
Sasquatch.
If you're from Minnesota, it's definitely Squatch.
It's definitely Squatch, yo. Yeah, it comes in a cool box. It's magnetic. And then you've got 4 soaps.
All right.
You've got Obi-Wan Kenobi's Only Hope soap.
Give it here. I just want you to read it. Give it here. I can do the focus.
Oh wait,
Only hope so.
this is what it looks
It's
like.
all right. I'll put you back up. All right.
Cleanse yourself
I
with
suppose
this
I don't need a clear image of this.
soothing blend of thyme leaf and bentonite clay that will guide you to truly clean skin and refresh your soul.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Oh,
smells good.
does it? I don't know if I'll be able to smell anything for the rest of my life. Oh.
Then we've got some Yoda wisdom wash.
Oh.
Feel the lotus leaf nourish your skin as the fresh herbaceous scent calms your mind and clears your thoughts.
Oh, clears your thighs?
Thoughts.
Got it.
And mind.
Mind, I got it.
Yes,
Thighs.
yes. What I like too is that there's a lightsaber image underneath of each picture. Then we've got dark side scrub.
Oh man, give it to me. I got to get this cologne off.
Let this dark, powerful blend, and it is powerful, in its grip with mighty chokeberry, exfoliating sand, and a tempting smoky scent. It does smell smoky.
Chokeberry.
Yeah, chokeberry. There's like some chokeberries with that.
Chokeberry. Oh,
I thought that's what happens when you miss your
Ooh.
free throws.
wow.
Chokeberry.
Choke.
And then lastly, the Darth Maul Ruthless Rinse.
Now I have used this personally.
Yes,
You supplied me
I
with some
gave you
Ruthless
some.
rinse.
Yeah.
There's nothing like when your buddy shows up with soap for you.
Embrace the exfoliating and rejuvenating powers of black sand and dragon fruit while the spicy, woody aromas consume you.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
Soon we will reveal ourselves.
Soon, our scents will be scented by the Jedi.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, there you go, but man, that's enough soap, I think, for 4 lifetimes.
Yeah, I've got
I'll borrow that
3
soap.
years worth of soap
Yeah.
with those 4 bars there.
Yeah.
All right. That's a pretty cool.
That's a good haul.
That's all I brought with me.
Have you been stocking
it.
stuffed? That was your
stuffed,
stocking
yes,
stuffers.
yes.
I
It's
like
rough
it.
and coarse. Yes.
Oh,
And some of the
man.
comments are cracking me up
They're
here.
killing me.
Yeah, they need to make a Gamorrean or Gamorrean scent. I wonder what that would smell like.
Yeah, I'm not the writer right now. I'm live. All right.
Oh.
All right. Well, what do we want to? I mean, do we want to?
Oh no, we can't do this
Yeah,
yet.
I know.
We can't do this yet.
See, you were.
Yeah, I was getting ahead. I got my. That's why I got my list.
You got excited.
I did. I got thirsty.
Framey comes in with the half size Maul. Yeah.
Pint. All right. Next on our to-do list is another recent get. And by recent, I got mine yesterday. Josh, you got yours on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
They just arrived.
For us, I think they've
For
been
us,
in other places.
Other people have gotten them before us, and some people have still yet to get
Yes.
theirs. But you know that watch us, we're fans of Hot Toys and Sideshow Collectibles. We think they're outstanding items to have in your collection. And as it so happens, Josh and I both got the same one, which that's never happened before.
No, it hasn't.
No. In fact, I don't have that many to begin with.
Right.
Josh, you have more than I do, but none of them overlap.
No.
So this is a unique opportunity for us to do a dual spin.
So now you get to see a couple different variations. Hot Toys love to do that to you. They love to give you
Lots
all
of
these cool poses, and then that just drives me crazy because I don't know which one to use. But this time we get to use it pretty much all of it. And the cool part, because we have 2, when we come in with this, it's not going to be a butt shot.
No, it's going to be somebody's going to be.
It's going to be a first for the Holochronicles.
Yeah,
it's not going to be a butt shot.
No, that's a lot of firsts. It's a dual. It's not like you get 2 figures in the package. It's one, but since we got both of them, you're going to get a pose and you're going to get an alternate pose with different accessories.
It's amazing.
I mean, what more could you, as a viewer and as a listener, as a consumer of the show, what more could you really ask for other than an epic Red 5 Designs?
Oh, are you on it?
I got it. If you want
you're
it.
good. Go for it, buddy.
Red 5
This is good.
Designs.
Another first.
Toy review.
Hey, there they are.
We've got a 1/6 scale hot toy. Hot. Captain Rex. It'd be a season 7 version of Captain Rex from season 7 of Clone Wars. That's where you're going to get jetpack as an accessory. You're going to get the dual pistols.
Oh, yeah.
It does come with a rifle, not shown, but you get the 3-clip magnetic
magazine holder.
On the chest. It's magnetized to the chest, which is really cool. You get the jetpack with jets.
Yes.
And then you also get a head accessory, 2 helmets. You get the Captain Rex helmet, the Phase 2 clone helmet, as well as the face sculpt with the blondish hair. And then thirdly, the third head item accessory that you can get is the Ahsoka troop helmet.
I like this a lot. And Hot Toys is progressing. They're using a lot of magnets. The jetpack is just a magnet. Like you said, the magazine holder on the front, that 3-piece you see right there on Captain's right shoulder. All magnet. I think it's really slick.
Dual holsters that actually aren't like fixed. They move, and you can, like, I appreciated that. Like, it's not just a fixed holster. It will move. It's hung by a strap. So
yeah,
it has the ability to form if the legs move. You know what I mean?
And you can see right there coming around,
sure.
You've got his 2 pistols in the holster on this particular model, which I love because the holsters are empty and I wanted to fill them. But man, him jetpacking up is awesome. I think
once you hit up the close-up views here.
All right. Oh yeah, Josh is going to the camera. Take it over, Andy.
That is not a white Wookiee in the bottom corner there. That's maybe it's a cousin of the Wampa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely awesome. Just a little bit closer shot. Now the face sculpt here of Rex is perfect. It is so good. And you got the blonde stubble there, the high and tight military cut. All business. Rex is all business. Plus you get the Ahsoka helmet, which is cool. Very cool accessory, and hands that form to hold it. And you get weathered armor. It's not fresh and brand new. Your classic Hot Toys stand to hold them in. It's awesome. Totally awesome. So, Josh, just like I know you're off camera here, but just like they've been coming out with Hot Toys that are Mando themed and grouped together, they also came out with a grouped set, or coming out with a group set of Clone Wars Season 7 Hot Toys, which include the Maul with the robotic legs, Ahsoka. You get the case that Maul was entombed in, or that they were kind of transporting him around in with that Maul set. You get some of the troopers to escort him with. Like, we lost the camera. Oh, no, we're back. Okay. So I like that they're releasing kind of a group of like figures kind of around the same time here. All right. Oh, no, we lost it. And then we're kind of going back and forth here. That's all right. That's all right. It just says it's unplugged. Yeah. 100% Star Killer. It'd be a nice little set to get to here. Now I don't intend on getting any other Hot Toys from that season 7 of Clone Wars, but Rex, Maul, Anakin, Boba Fett, those are like my top 4. And then probably Ahsoka if I'm going to round out my top 5. Like, those are my most interesting characters that I enjoy learning about. So I definitely knew I had to get the Rex. So that's all right. Just get it back on the spin and get back over here. And maybe grab. All right. No problem. So yeah, Josh and I both got a Captain Rex. What do you think? It's pretty cool. I like it. I love it. I think you can still order it off the website, but yeah, this took a while to get, and just like a lot of things, production or shipping was delayed, but worth the wait. For us, this is like the first domino of cool things that we're going to get in the next month or two. All right, so that includes the aforementioned Red 5 book. That includes the Razor Crest. That includes a couple other books that I'm getting, but definitely worth the wait.
Very cool. Very cool, fool. There he is.
Very, very cool.
There he is with the white Wookiee. I wanted to get a shot of that jetpack, but camera's being fickle.
Oh, I thought it was the fireplace, but
no, it's a jetpack. All right, buddy.
Are you ready to get to the Galaxy's Edge stuff?
I am. I'm so excited. Can I start talking about Galaxy's Edge?
Go for it.
All right. So, I alluded a little bit about it, and as everyone knows, or if you're watching now you'll know. Last month in December, about mid-month, my family and I had the privilege of going to Disneyland during the holidays, which is awesome. If you ever do that, no matter which side of the coast you're on, pick one and go. They do a great job. Disney does. It's super festive and it's just a cool deal. But obviously my main attraction was Galaxy's Edge.
Why?
And what? So stopping in there was super cool. My family was gracious enough to, come with me, be excited about it. And while I spent a couple days, or we spent 4 days in Disneyland, I only spent, I'd say 15% of my time in that part of the area. And for some specific reasons, one that I'll be back in May for celebration. Andy and I, we're crossing our fingers. Andy's crossing his fingers. And two, that's really the only reason, because I wanted to make sure that I walked through it again with, eyes that weren't still a little fresh. So I got a few just images for you guys to share. Let's bring Keith in, our man on the street.
Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, he's been there like 30 times. I think he helped to design it.
Yeah, he's been to both.
I think if you look in the concrete, some of his footprints are there.
Handprint. Keith was here.
Yeah, Keith was here. All right, we'll bring him in. What's up, Keith? So I'm going to go through.
You're not wrong, but I actually do know one of the Imagineers that helped design it. So.
There you go. Of course, Keith knows everyone. Come on.
Cheers, Keith. All right, pictures.
All right, so let me get you. I'm just going to rip through these really quick because the main part is not so much the park. You guys can look the park up online, but I just wanted to show you some of my images and things that I really loved. And of course, if you've been on Twitter at all, Andy put up an iteration of this, or no, it was on our last thumbnail or something. But they have some cool features where you've got Rey, or you've got Chewbacca, or you've got Kylo Ren, or stormtroopers cruising around the park. Some other players too that maybe you don't know who they are. But
which one's you?
I'm lacking. I have a hat on. It's a Holochronicles hat. Okay, buddy. But Chewie's up there. He's saying hi. Obviously, I am stepping in front of Rey because I am a 40-year-old man who needs Chewie's attention. Yes. And this small, adorable gal who was dressed like Rey, I just jumped in front of her, as is the right thing to do. Totally. I didn't know she was there until I looked at this picture. But very cool. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of cool imagery, which I'll just take you through here really quickly. Obviously, this is in the cantina where we've got the IG heads dispensing weird liquids that are actually not too bad. The drinks aren't too bad. They're kind of funky. My wife actually, she's super picky and liked a few of them. Keith, you know about the one that makes your face numb. She tried that one.
The fuzzy tauntaun.
Yeah, the fuzzy tauntaun was.
Now, did you ever notice that the poles on some of them are actually lightsaber hilts?
Yes, I did, and you can see it right there, right? And one of them. Oh no, those would look more like.
Second one in.
Second one in, yeah. And then there's a nice look at the cantina with a little Holochronicles advertising on the bottom left. Made sure to get the hat in there.
Shameless.
Yeah, shameless. It was kind of we were there. Here's the fuzzy tauntaun is on the top, and I forget what mine was called, which is down on the bottom right, my weird drink. And then that's actually some food in the middle, but the glowing table kind of took it away. It's it's pretty cool. So like I said, I'm going to rip through some of these really fast. Kylo's ship, and if you look kind of right to the right of his ship, you can see Mr. Wren. Is that what he's called, Mr.? Or is it Doctor? I didn't go to Dark Side School, or no, I didn't go to the academy for 4 years to be called Mr.
Yeah.
No, Kylo is up there. So lots of interactivity. Some imagery is just awesome. Some of the work they do. This is just a little square. There's nothing really going on here, but they've got the drapes. I don't know what you'd call that. Obviously some kind of antenna or evaporator, whatever you want to imagine, which is what's so cool about it. There's an X-Wing, Poe's X-Wing.
Yeah.
I liked this a lot. I really like the probe droid just hanging in nets, on the side of a wall.
Yeah, it looks like a turtle caught in a fishing net.
Yeah. Go ahead, Keith.
If you notice, all the lights in that area are R-Series droid domes that they've just turned into shrouds.
Right.
So if you panned out, it's an R2 dome, it's R5. Like, they've got a bunch of ideas and cool stuff there.
Yeah, and Keith, you're gonna have a much better recollection than me. Here's some stuff from the droid factory. So I'm just ripping through these images. I love this, by the way. This is an A-wing, boys and girls.
Nice.
This is a freaking A-wing, and I loved seeing it.
My favorite.
I know, it's so
the
cool.
hot rod of the Rebel fleet.
The hot rod of the Rebel fleet, for sure. So there's some quick images. I actually have a couple videos, but I might skip those. I do have one video of us in the Falcon, but so my overall sense, I'll just take it. I loved it, and walking up on the Falcon was absolutely the highlight of my trip to Disney. I have no idea why that picture's not in here, but it's okay because there'll be a little mystery. Walking up on the Falcon, it was at night. It happened to be a Friday night, and for whatever reason, I think because winter break was starting that weekend, that Friday was a little slow for Disneyland in general, but especially for Galaxy's Edge. There was really nobody there. So I almost felt like I had the park to myself a little bit, or at least that part of it. And walking up on the Falcon at night, I don't know. I think you put my little quick video up for our patrons, of just me just like seeing it, and yeah,
huge.
It's absolutely monstrous. It's, true to scale, right? And it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's huge, and it's so well done. It's so detailed that I just was in awe. And as a matter of fact, when I went back the second night, I kind of just needed a break. I was a little tired of walking around. My family was off doing something else. I said, I'm just going to head over to Galaxy's Edge. Meet me there. We'll go on the Falcon in an hour. And I just went and sat under her for a while and then stared up, and I actually got kicked out because the fireworks were coming, and they have to keep you from, apparently that's a fall zone for fireworks potentially. So you please cross this line over here, and they kind of kicked me out. I'm like, dude,
got some carbon scoring underneath the joints there.
Come on, man. Look, I'll be fine. But anyway, it was a fantastic experience.
Let me ask you a question that a friend of ours asked.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Do you think it would have been a better experience if it was more original trilogy driven, or was it awesome just the way it was as a Black Spire outpost kind of,
So yeah, a friend of ours asked us that, and I actually had never even considered that as like an issue with going to the park. Hey, look, I don't have any connection to Black Spire or, whatever. I who cares? I know they made up Galaxy's Edge for this. Batu, yeah. So, but that's why I found it pretty cool, because that question actually made me think about that. And in reality, no, I didn't care, because it is such a Star Wars place, and with all the new stuff that we have, especially with the Mandalorian and, Book of Boba, and even the sequels, whatever. If it feels like Star Wars and acts like Star Wars, it
sounds like
Star Wars, even smells. I don't know what Star Wars smells like.
Oh, I can tell
you. It does smells like this. Oh,
I can tell you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Like Star Wars doesn't smell good. Then
great.
It's Star Wars. We had all the right players were there, and it didn't freaking matter because the Falcon was sitting in the middle of it, and the architecture, the landscape is so fascinating that I never even made the connection with like, oh, this isn't Tatooine or whatever, this isn't Yavin. It didn't matter to me. It was Star Wars, right? Keith, do you agree? Is that
100%? I think the only thing that could be adjusted would possibly be Rise of the Resistance, just to translate a little bit better. And I think the real pushback that you're going to see is the Star Cruiser hotel experience in Florida.
Sure.
That, I mean, they've already seen half of their reservations canceled just because it doesn't have, to your point, the feel of Star Wars. It
Right.
looks more like a 60s Star Trek. But in Galaxy's Edge, I did not feel like I missed out. It really didn't seem like you were locked into one certain generation or era
Exactly.
of Star Wars.
That's a
It
good
was just
take.
kind of timeless. I would love to see Vader just chilling and walking around, but that's just me.
And so if you wanted to get into that, I couldn't disagree with you there when it comes to, you know, perhaps I don't know what our, you know, other than Chewbacca, right? Chewbacca who went across all
Transcends all time.
Yeah, transcends all time.
And Yoda.
Other than that, I'm not sure why they are intentionally avoiding the OG stuff, unless it's just to establish a foothold for like, this is what it's going to be like going forward. So let's, you know,
New fans
really hit it up hard.
Yeah.
And we're not going to play to the other parts, which I think is a mistake. So
we got Star Tours, they got Galaxy's Edge.
Exactly. And even Star Tours didn't have OG, right? I mean, even though we only went to places that had already, you know, were there. I'm sorry, I'm looking for a file. I wanted to show you something, but I can't find it.
And I think we'll see as time goes on, especially as Favreau and Filoni are really taking over creative control, that we might see some adjustments. And if you look at it, I mean, just to go from the art of Galaxy's Edge book, the original designs for what they were planning, and even what was out when I was first there, I missed seeing the droids going around, but they actually did have interactive droids out in the park, dealing with kids and things like that. Disney's undergoing a bit of a crisis right now when it comes to creative control with their new CEO, and they've pulled a lot of the funding for things like that. So that droid program was completely mothballed. So I think they're still trying to figure out what works and what doesn't, and then what's going to help their bottom line.
Sure. And so I only have one kind of complaint, and that is it was a different experience for me, Andy.
What is it? The popcorn and
No, I think, and by complaint, I would say I just have a suggestion, because like I mentioned on Friday, you know, while the rest of the park maybe wasn't as busy, it definitely was busier, and Galaxy's Edge seemed to have a lack of attendance, you know, proportionately at least. And you know what I think it is, Keith? And actually, this kind of comes from your description of your kind of describing Galaxy's Edge before we'd gone, is they have all this ambient noise, right? It really does. You'll hear a ship fly over, and I looked up because I thought a ship was flying over, and it's the way they do the sound, you know, whatever. You do it. Go ahead. So yeah, there you go. So you know, whatever. And so I thought, wow, that's cool. And then you'll have different noises and droid noises and whatever. I think what they're missing, which is always since I was a little kid, been Disney's absolute, it's their golden ticket. It's what makes it so it separates Disney from everything else, is the music. And what is the character? What is one of the main characters of Star Wars? It's the music. We've
John Williams soundtrack.
It's John Williams soundtrack.
He did write a score for Galaxy's Edge, but they have it piped in so low you can't really hear it.
You can't hear it.
Have any iconic hints?
It's
the only music you really do hear is walking past the cantina, and they have Star Wars pop blasting.
Right.
At least they did the last time I was there.
But that has no drawbacks.
Nothing.
The magic of Star Wars, and even through the prequels, OT, sequels, it's all been John Williams. It's all sounded very, very similar. Little tweaks, right? Little additions, upgrades.
Is there any cues stay the same?
Is there any of that music in Rise of the Resistance or Smuggler's Run? Or
I think there is, but those rides, I only went on Rise once. So Keith, maybe you can answer that. I can't remember, because the ride is fantastic. So I don't want to, and again, I don't want to drag this out too long. I just wanted to add that one point. I think if Disney could make one simple fix, it would be put the music in there, put it in with intention, put it in to where even if it drops down for 30 seconds so you can get some of those ships flying over and then comes back up. I mean, it's Disney. They don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And I think in that part of the park, they're doing it wrong. That's all. That's it. You put Star Wars music in there. And even if we're concerned about whether or not we are looking at an original trilogy or getting that original trilogy feel about the architecture and landscape itself, the music itself would tie those two things together. If it was, if it was the stuff we love, then you'd be like, well, even though this doesn't look exactly familiar to me as to what I think is the part is Star Wars that I love, it sounds like what I love. And that I think is it is as powerful as what you're visually looking at. So,
I mean,
anyway.
if they would have had the cantina music going just outside the cantina, let Rex be the DJ in the cantina, but the rest of it, it would make a huge difference. But
I just think, like you said, if there's some creative design issues, Andy just left, he's gone. If there's creative design issues, then or at least conflicts with what they should be doing, I just think that's one they're missing the boat on. Put the music in.
Now,
that is a powerful part. Go ahead.
Did you run into the rebel with the purple hair at all?
I did not.
Because that was something that I didn't experience on the other 2 visits that I had done. But on the first, she actually like stood in line with you in the cantina and then like disappeared through a panel.
Okay.
When the stormtroopers, I think that's what they were really indexing on, was to have more interaction and
more characters.
There were supposed to be more characters involved, more aliens that you were running into in park. And for whatever reason,
they didn't do it.
Yeah,
that's how it felt to me.
It. Yeah.
So, but my overall quick take, Falcon is so much fun. Loved it. I was trying to find a video, just a quick first minute of it, and it's not on this computer. Falcon but that's fine. You guys will experience it for yourself one day. Was so much fun. And Rise of the Resistance was voted on by my family as the best ride in Disneyland. Hands down. I was like, wow, really? So pretty cool. It's a very exciting, fun ride. You don't have to know anything about Star Wars to enjoy it. But I will tell you this, there are some impressive parts of it that took my breath away. And actually, I was a little frustrated that they made me move on so quickly. I'm like, no. I need to stay here for a minute.
There's actually 4 different tracks, technically. You have 2 tracks with the one giant scene that you're getting shot at. And then your next scene is you have 2 different variations of a Kylo Ren interaction.
Interesting. So, and I only went once,
so experience both.
Yeah,
you missed out.
I know, but that's why I'm going back with my buddy Andy.
Can't wait. Josh.
All right, are we ready?
Let's get to the merch. Let's get to this Galaxy's Edge haul that you have procured and had shipped home.
Yeah.
I start with what I put on your little table there.
Start with the boxes. How about we start right here? We're going to start here.
Okay. Let's start right there.
So one thing that from that cantina that I showed you guys pictures of, one thing that they offered was a taster set that looks like this.
Oh, and Josh, that looks like...
Doesn't it look exactly like Rancor teeth?
I was just going to say that.
So they have this cool little taster set, and I've actually poured a drink. We will not be tasting. We are going to both be drinking the same thing. But
are they all the same?
They're all the same, buddy.
Okay. All right. So
there it is.
Bottoms up, cannonball.
And it's not something you're going to just throw back down on the table. Better put it back in its holder.
This isn't going to rest on the...
Cheers, Keith. Sorry. If you were here, we would have given you one.
I'll hold it against you for the rest of your life.
So pretty cool. Nice little thing. It's offered at the cantina if you'd like to have one of these yourself. Yeah, shot of cologne is woo. If you'd like to have one of these yourself, you can get one. I don't remember the price. It wasn't an object for me at the moment, so I was a little gonna buy anything at that moment. So
cool,
pretty cool.
I like the Rancor tooth sampler.
There you go.
Sampler table there.
While you're there, you may experience some of these really cool coasters that they have.
Very nice.
We can always decipher
ambiance.
Ambiance. There you go. I love that. And the backs are all the same. They look like that. Pretty cool.
Those were actually when the park opened, people were stealing them for free and selling them for like $100 a pop.
I bet they were. And all I said was like, "Can I get some of these?" And the guy said, "Oh yeah, I'll give you a couple sets." And he did.
Sweet.
So speaking of a couple sets,
that's happening.
Spoiler alert. I love those.
Yeah, that's
the axes.
That's
Mooring guard axis. So very cool.
Cool. We're off to a nice little
We are.
start here. What do we got next, Yeshua?
I'll tell you what. When you're not sure
Of what to do.
here's what you need. You need some chance cubes.
Hey!
So we'll open those up right now. Come in a nifty little knapsack. There you go.
String bag.
Little string bag. Sorry, it keeps focusing on me. That's the way it's going to go. And they come with a very complex color system. It's
Red.
and blue.
RVB.
Those are your chances. Let's roll these. Andy, you red or you blue?
Let's go red.
All right.
Let's
What are
go
the
red.
chances
There's more red.
that
How many cubes come in a pack?
4.
4. Okay.
Okay. Here you go.
Red.
Red.
3-1 out of it. Hey, all right.
Andy wins nothing.
Okay.
But he won the right.
Yes.
Now, these my wife actually was pretty big on. She liked these little cute guys. They're cute.
Nice.
Check them out. They're just cute. And that's what I like about it is there's a little bit of selection. You walk through, grab the kids some stuff. These are quick little, what are they? Well, they're too much, but they're, little $20 plushies. There's more, but I only got these 2. They're pretty cool. I like them. They're cute. And for some reason, something I didn't know, it was nostalgic for my wife because apparently she had a Wicket as a kid. I didn't know that. I was like, no wonder I married you. I said, I know. All right. And then this I just found just so cool. I absolutely love this guy.
That is awesome.
He's so cool.
So
Little sand crawler. This is wood. This is all wood. This isn't plastic. It's a real deal.
And
It's
that
wood.
front door is held together with a magnet.
Yep. Get ready. Get ready, guys. Because hold on, if I can keep my stupid face out of the way.
This is great.
Go Look
Two
how
wooden-
cute they are.
and they come out. They're on little wooden pegs. And
Yeah, they pop out. Hold on.
God,
Get in there. And,
That's so great.
oh, son of a little fighters. They bit. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go.
Come on now.
Houdini.
There we go.
cute.
Yeah, you
He's
get
so
2
cute.
of those. Those are rad. That's cool.
It's just a cool little thing, and there's more of these. I can't remember what. Keith, you remember? Have you seen this line?
They're just shelf.
Yeah, they're actually all at the Toydarian shop,
Oh,
Mhm.
and
Fitting.
so in fact there is a sculpture of him outside, Watto, and they've got a bunch of wood marionettes. The old
Yes,
style,
marionettes. That's what I was forgetting. Yep, the marionettes. I love those too.
You've also got the Stormtrooper doll that Jen Urso had in
Yep.
Rogue
He
One.
was there.
They've got an entire line of those. So
Another recommendation from my wife were these binders. Anyway, what's the next thing, Andy?
Wait a minute. Time out. Hold those up again.
they're padded.
Yeah, binders.
Yeah.
Okay. And what happened now?
No, we're good. All right.
I still see that they're in the packaging, so
No, they're fine. They're fine.
they're right where they're supposed to be.
Yep.
What else do we have there, Josh? I think maybe one of the bigger items is on the floor there. Next
Is
to
it? All right. Here we go. Keith, are you ready?
I'm ready. I've been eagerly waiting this.
I know you have. All right. And then there were.
Wait, can I give a little background information
Go
on
for
this? The Darth Maul Shadow Legacy lightsaber. All right. It's going to come in this box right here.
I'll get you.
Okay. I just wanted to show the symbol on the front. Okay. It's not actually in here. Josh has it in his hand. But when you get a lightsaber, it comes in a hard case.
The only
like
one
this.
that doesn't is the Darksaber.
Yes, because it is a solid piece.
Because it does not have a detachable.
Saber.
Actually, it's a detachable blade, but it comes with the blade is the only difference.
Gotcha. You have to
gonna
buy the
get you.
blades separate. Thank you, Keith, for
Gonna get
checking
you
me on
that
this.
one, man.
A surprise Disney Legacy lightsaber release is now available at Star Wars Galaxy Edge as of December 10th. The lightsaber is based on the design of the Maul Shadow lightsaber featured in Star Wars Clone Wars animated series Season 7. The Maul Shadow lightsaber is the first ever legacy lightsaber to feature a visible crystal chamber in the middle of the hilt. The kyber crystal is not removable from this hilt. Additionally, the wielder may use a coupler to connect the new Maul Shadow Legacy lightsaber to the existing Darth Maul Legacy
That's
lightsaber
what that is.
to form the double-bladed staff.
Very cool.
Okay, so this is the shadow half of the lightsaber.
Focus. Oh, do me a favor and flip that around because I think I can do some of my own work here. Oh, here we go. Oh, did it kill me? Oh, good. I'm back. Very cool.
Really cool.
It's a cool saber. I'm sorry it's going out of focus so often, but we have to put it on auto here. Very cool. So the cool thing is, here is a saber.
This one wasn't even announced. So we've been told that Cal Tennis is going to be getting a saber, but this one came out of the blue.
Now look, there's a kyber crystal.
Yeah, a visible kyber. This is the only one that has that. Darth Maul took considerable pride in fashioning the crystals for his weapon, creating a set of 4 synthetic lightsaber crystals in a compression furnace. He went into a deep meditation for 4 days, using the Force to control and monitor the formation of these crystals. There's a little history on that. So he made this half of his saber, including the crystal that is in it.
Love it. And it makes cool sounds, of course. Here we go. And then watch when you take the blade out. Oh,
sweet. So the Darth Maul Legacy Shadow Saber.
Shadow Saber. Boom. What's next, Andy? Andy forgot that he has to get up and run.
I have a job. I have one job.
Now, have you guys heard anything officially? I'd heard rumor that that's a limited edition piece to like 15.
I haven't. I was only going off of what you said.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Andy just opened. Andy, by the way, this is the first time that he's actually, other than the Maul Saber, because we opened it to make sure that batteries were ready to go, which I didn't know if they were or not, and they are. This is the first time he's seeing these next hilts. Go ahead. Do you have any history on this?
No need.
No need. You guys know the history. Darth Tyrannus's hilt, aka Dooku. It's fantastic. This is actually my favorite. It's my hands down. Keith, by the way, Keith, we didn't mention Keith.
Dang, that's
Keith
good.
is a proud owner of all of these hilts as well. And helped me kind of with some of the lore or some of the like, hey, these are going out, these are coming in. And it is
beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It is a work of art.
And it feels like it's like 3 or 4, maybe 5 pounds. I used to be stronger, so I can't tell. Yeah.
That is so cool.
It's a beautiful design there.
And I've never ignited it, so here we go.
Oh man, get ready.
Here's the sound. All right. Oh, it's so cool. It's beautiful.
It's rad, man.
Here you go. Hold that.
Okay.
It's so cool.
I want to hold it like you.
Yeah, hold it down. Yeah, don't whip it too hard, buddy. Up. Oh, Andy already broke it. What a Jedi this guy is. Turn it off. Now, I don't Keith, all these sabers are the same, right? The blades themselves should.
Yeah, the blades are all interchangeable. We'll work with any of them. The legacy hilts, your saber color is obviously chosen by the original.
Yeah, so the kyber, you can't change the kyber,
yeah,
like the custom that we shared from our good friend,
Ken
and Christina. Right there, right by your pinky, your right pinky, down. Yep, there's a switch. So
now,
there you go.
This hilt is actually supposed to be retiring soon. Though I don't know if you've seen on Shop Disney, they're actually taking retired sabers and bringing them back on Shop Disney as limited edition runs.
Interesting.
So the Temple Guard was re-released as a specialty box set, and for only 1,000 units, and they sold out in about, I think it was 10 minutes.
So which one?
The Temple Guard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Temple Guard makes Windu's
Turn it
coming
off,
back.
dude. He's trying to do hand signals and Andy's not. There you go. Let's get a little dimness here. We're going down on the lights here, folks.
Oh, yeah. This is cool, man. I feel like I'm about to rob a bank or something.
Yeah,
Good luck with that.
Yeah. That hilt is, I don't know. It's one of the best. I didn't think that it would be so substantial.
Yeah, it's beefy.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you look at, like, I've got Obi-Wan's Episode 1 hilt. It's super, super light. You can barely tell it's there, but that looks far more substantial.
Oh, wait till you feel it's 5-pounder. All right, next hilt.
This is rad.
On
it's in that case. You need to show the case.
I will.
The symbol on the case.
I forgot to do that. For Dooku.
Do or Dooku.
You're gonna actually have to grab one more. All right, here we go. Last hilt.
Oh yeah, you recognize that symbol?
What do you think?
That there might be more than one in there.
Here we go.
This would be the Ahsoka Tano dual lightsaber set. This is the first time they're coming out of the package too.
Mhm.
Holy moly. That is, I know Shannon would be over the moon.
Yeah, her
Those.
Clone Wars series.
Yeah.
Those
Ana-
are incredibly
Ana-
hard to come by.
Anakin made those.
He's a good guy.
Maybe.
Just
Give me the other one.
misunderstood.
Give me the other one.
I'll give you the big one. Here you go.
You've got the
Oh.
big blade.
Oh, all right. I just don't have enough hands,
Here,
Andy.
here.
I need to be grievous over here. Here we go.
So I've got the short blade.
Woo wee! Here, let's make us normal, since we're both playing around here. At this point, thanks for watching, but it's just me and Andy right now, just playing around with
Goofing
lightsabers.
around.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
It's not even the weirdest thing that's happened today.
Woo! I heard mine. All right, are you ready?
No?
You're in, and this is right here, buddy. You got it. Oh, remember, there's two different. There's like a little nub that's bigger than the other nub. Did you just jam that? Did you just jam that nub in there?
No.
Oh yeah, I hear it cracking.
Well-
I don't think it's supposed to do that.
It's not.
I don't
Can you pull it out?
want to pull too hard.
Yeah, you got the nubs wrong.
Oh, there. No.
Okay.
Forget it. Now it's turning. Okay.
No, I think you had it
Okay.
right. You're good. There you go. There you go. All right, here we go. Andy's all right.
Where's the switch? Oh!
Oh,
Yes. Oh, yeah.
so the cool thing.
Hey, we just touched sabers. Jesus, stupid.
Oh, you have to lock them in. Duh. Thanks, Keith, for telling me that. You push them in and then
And then
rotate.
turn it, yeah.
Duh. That's why they won't.
You
fly
didn't
out on
realize
me.
that?
I didn't. Look, I haven't. This is the first time I took them out. I'm learning. Look at them make my face glow. So I think these are fantastic. The hilts are super cool, and then to have these two. Give me that one, Andy, real quick.
We might need to do a photo shoot with them.
The two different size blades, obviously.
So cool.
And hold on.
That's
Let me just-
amazing.
Let me just
Stand up.
hold them like this real quick.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
You look just like her.
I do.
Had to do a double take there.
Yeah. Well,
man.
I thought, whoa.
I put the chocolate milk in Rosario dog. There it is.
So cool.
Oh,
So
they
cool.
Flash white. They flash white. Oh, hold on, Keith.
I believe these
This is
actually
the
have
only
a color
one. They
changeability.
turn white. These turn white, but you have to do something special.
Yep.
Oh wait.
It's a secondary button on there, I believe.
Oh, I know. Okay. Okay, so it's blue.
Yeah.
See the blue?
Yeah. This is the only one that changes color.
Come on.
I think you have to turn it off and then press the button.
I can't find the button. They got a little contact. I don't know, man. I don't know. I screwed up. We'll have to figure that out. We're too dumb. I think I recall them showing me, but I do believe they go white.
I know they do because it was a big deal that this one actually had the ability to change color. So
Look at us like a couple of dummies trying to figure. Look, it's white. See, it's just not on.
It flashed white.
Did it? It flashes white when you hit it. That's
Yeah.
why. Oh, I found the button. Hold on. Let me try it. I got the button.
It's just on the back side, right?
Hold button 5 seconds for blade color change. Blammo! We're at green. It's not white. It's green.
Oh, yeah, green here.
Green. And then
You can't tell.
you
but
can't
it's
tell.
green.
Sorry, guys,
But
but
now
it goes
now
from
it's
blue to
blue.
green if you
Oh.
hold a button. You found this with us together. Wow, that's really cool.
Maybe you can see if it's close. Okay, it's green right
Yep,
now.
I can
Oh,
see.
there you go. There you go. That's smart. Holding the
That
button.
looks awesome.
Mine just went blue. Ha!
And so did mine. Cool.
Now I got to get some blades.
Awesome stuff. So anyway, these are great. I'm super excited about them. This is a
Sweet.
sweet line.
Is there
No,
anything
they're a
else?
blast.
Anything else, Yash?
There's your Christmas present. now I will say, like, look, the blades are pretty awesome. These are probably top dog. I don't want to get your
awesome,
but I'm really excited about it. Like while these are awesome, the others are functional, I believe. So hang on just a second.
Hey Tez, good to see you, buddy. I know it's late where you're at.
Man, how do you order cookies?
Just put them down. I'm still geeking out over Dooku's.
Dooku's is dumb.
God, that's so cool.
All right, buddy.
Keith, which one is your favorite out of the three that we just showed? 3 sets.
Dooku or Tano's. It's a pretty close one there.
Like Tano's sabers, one or both of them, they're simple but kind of elegant, kind of like there's nothing real fancy to it. This Dooku's is fancy, right?
That looks like a piece of art.
Yeah, and it's a curved hilt, man. It's like that's so rad. Okay.
Oh, I forgot one thing.
Oh, okay.
Right behind me the whole time.
All right.
Before we get to your present.
Okay.
Look at this. It's so stupid and way too much. Look at my bowl. Look at my chip bowl.
That's a popcorn bowl.
That's a popcorn bowl.
That's made out of aluminum.
Okay, how much was that one?
How cool is that? Look at that.
Oh, that's rad. That's like a stainless steel bowl.
It's so
Okay,
good.
Josh.
It's
And-
amazing.
okay,
Oh, show the bottom.
Hand wash, please.
There you go.
How much was that one?
Too much. Way too much.
Oh boy.
We'll talk offline.
Yeah. Too much.
We don't want to say prices on the
That's
show.
what, $80?
75.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Well, it's not because it's real. Like that is full blown aluminum. Hold on, let me get the dummy on here.
And it's an effective hat.
I love this idiot.
That is really cool, man.
I saw that and
gonna
I
sneak
actually
outta here with
I did a turn around and go back and get it on this one. I was like, hey, how am I leaving that behind?
Okay.
I did 3
You got
times.
your Christmas gift. Oh, and I got mine. All right.
Okay. So
Am I going first?
you were exchanging gifts here because we were in absentia over the holidays.
We were.
So
Me first?
you first, me
All
same time. Same time, man.
Well,
Same time.
Okay. All right. Well, then we got to go like side by side. Thanks for joining us, guys. Now we're opening presents. Andy, Oh, wait. You have to grab just the little stuff on top of the big box. You probably looked at it already, but I don't care. You have to grab just a little. Just reach your hand in the plastic bag and just pull out whatever you want. Okay. But it's all.
Okay. All right. So a Book of Boba Fett t-shirt.
Yes.
Yes. You will see me wear
Nice.
this on a future episode. I'm assuming I got a set
Yeah,
of
you got a
coasters
set of
too.
those. You just pulled out one of many. All right, hold on. Let me open something now. Or this. Let's fold it over.
Yeah.
There's no way I was walking out without that. In absentia. All right, I've got what appears to be a body bag.
Okay. Keep going. I'm going to show. We got
sweet patches.
Patches.
Nice.
Cool. Those go on my Star Wars sweater. All right. Really
Did you get the Padawan braid for him?
No, I did not.
This looks like a deck of Sabak cards. Love it.
All right, hold on. My turn now. I'm finally getting here. My turn.
Oh, I got one more thing here.
Okay.
Bina's Guide to the Creatures of Batu, little kids story.
By the way,
book?
paid big money for that. They're free at any stand.
This is rad.
All right. And by the way, only one of those in there is for you. I bought one for myself too.
Okay. Sounds like there's two massive boxes.
What
in
a
here.
jerk.
Okay.
What a
All
jerk.
right, what do you got over there?
All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, I have an episode 5 title crawl freaking rug. That's going right in here.
That's an Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes
Scroll.
Back.
It's a scroll rug.
Oh, that's fantastic. Look at it. Let me see. Look at that.
Here, let me get you big time.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
What is it? How does it read? What is it?
I'll read it to you. Here we go with these bad eyes. It is a dark time for the rebellion.
Classic.
Although the Death Star has been destroyed, Imperial troops have driven the rebel forces from their hidden bases and pursued them across the galaxy. Oh, should I do Palpatine? Evading the dreaded Imperial Starfleet, a group of freedom fighters led by Luke Skywalker. I won't do that anymore. Has established a new secret base on the remote ice world of Hoth. The evil Lord Darth Vader, obsessed with finding young Skywalker, has dispatched thousands of remote probes into the far reaches of space. There it is. That's a beautiful rug. Thank you so much. Again, I think I'll pair those up with the binders, and my wife will be super excited about this. You're welcome, babe. Love you.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Read it to me. I love this so much.
Oh, yeah.
I love this so much.
Oh, boy. Make me big, Josh.
You're
Okay.
big. You're big.
This is I would say Dejarik board game. Wow. All right. Here it is, everybody. Straight off of the Falcon, complete with figurines to go on top of it. I can't wait to learn how to play this game, except it's not a hologram set. It is an actual physical.
Yeah, no skimping on with
set.
holograms. I'm giving him real high quality
Plastic.
product.
Here's what I like. On the bottom of this, you can play just regular old checkers on it.
You can flip it over.
We got Imperial versus Rebel chips. Oh gosh, this is great.
Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. The rug is fantastic.
This is sweet.
Yeah,
It's heavy.
it is substantial. Oh, let me tell you.
You've got the Kintan Strider, the Huijix, the Monarch, the Noak, the Mole Otter, the Kalor Slug, Mantilrillian Sabrip.
Wait, what did you say? The Kalor Slug's in there?
Kalor Slug.
Oh my
Yep.
god!
And even the there's no vowels in that. It's GHHHK. Actual product colors may vary from package photos. Includes Dejarik pieces, 24 checker game board pieces, and instructions.
And that just flips over. So you got this board on this cool base, and then it just flips over, and then you can play good old checkers or chess for that matter, if you have the pieces.
Man, that's rad.
I love it. I love it.
Thanks, Josh.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
That was worth the wait.
That was worth the wait. And that was the haul. I think we got a few things.
Wow. Yeah.
Keith, don't worry, buddy. While you did not participate in any gifts from Andy or I
In the room.
you did buy your own gifts. Keith is the proud owner of all 3 sabers that you saw tonight. He's so excited. He's like, hey man, I've got a business call at 5, but will you be home at 4? And he didn't make it. I was home, but he didn't make it.
I didn't.
All right.
I didn't.
It's all right.
make it.
I will enjoy opening them for you again.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Just don't let Andy touch them because he'll break them.
I love what Lefko said. Why they haven't made that board. That's why I was so like how that board hasn't already been in place. Somebody made up rules for the game, whatever they are. Shoot, I bet rules for the game have probably been around since 1977.
Sure.
Somebody's like, how does that play? And then some
Now,
D&D
have you
nerd
seen-
like wrote the rules immediately.
did you see the giant version of those?
No, like you can walk around them.
So each of the original figures,
Like the Harry
they're
Potter
probably-
chess version.
they're about 10 to 12 inches tall, and it's half of the figures for like $250. So you buy in 2 boxes, and then it's a giant. table
No,
that you
I
can
would
get.
not buy Andy that. I would not.
He's worth it. Look at that man.
I know he's worth it, but no.
Uh,
Here's the best part. I forgot to mention the best part about Galaxy's Edge or Disney in general, Disneyland. So when you're walking around, let's say you see this big, awesome Djarik. I'm calling it Djarik because I'm using like Dinjarin, whatever. When you see this big, awesome like thing, but you're like, I have no room in my luggage. Like, what? No way. So I'm not going to buy that. I want that, but it's exclusive at Disney. I can't find it anywhere else. I want to buy it, or I'm going to go buy another piece of luggage and stuff this in there. Don't. Let me tell you why. The box, the stack that you saw, if you looked at the image, I'll put it up right now.
yeah, all of the sabers, both of the Djarik game board
Yeah,
pieces,
Game board. And by the way, what
Wookiee
would you say
table.
that board game probably weighs 8 to 10 pounds?
Yeah,
8 to 10 pounds times 2.
The Rancor tooth drink set.
Right. We're talking 4 to
The
5
stuffies.
pounds on the hilts or more.
Yeah,
All of that loaded up into what you see, those boxes right there at Disney. If you take them to the depot, now let's say if you go shopping, you just shop on the same day. Now we bought a lot of stuff I was buying for Keith. I mean, I wouldn't have bought that many hilts for myself. I was buying for Keith. I was buying for Andy. I was buying for, the show, to be honest with you. All of that stuff shipped for $40.
that's incredible.
$40. We're talking about like, I think the box that just came with the 2 boards is a $30 or $40 ship.
Oh, easy.
And on top of that, now what
yeah.
they do is they charge you a shipping rate, which is super like cool, very cool, just kind of based on what you spent, not based on the weight. So I like that. And I'm like, wait, what? $40? And I'm like, yeah, hold it. I'll be back.
Well, you did. In
Yeah, I
fairness,
liked your text to me.
You did, in fairness, spend a few dollars.
I did spend a few dollars, but I did. Now I am kind of fibbing. All of that could have been shipped for $40 had I bought it all at the same time, because $40 is their max shipping charge. I did go back and buy a few more things, the little plushies and stuff like that, and they ship for about 10 or 13, I think, somewhere in there. So I think I ended up spending about $53 to ship
Still, man.
everything that you saw here. So I think that is a super value and a great tip. If you're going to Disneyland, there's certain places, and they'll tell you there's places in the Disneyland proper, and there's 2 places in Disneyland Galaxy's Edge, the Droid Depot, and then I forget the name. It's right by Kylo Ren's ship. I'll put it that way. To the left of his ship is the shop where you can just go in, hand them your
It's the
stuff.
First Order Depot.
Yeah, First Order Depot. Sure, I think that you're right. And you just show them your receipts. All you have to do is make sure you save your receipts. Because even if you buy something somewhere else in the park, let's say you bought something in Fantasyland or Tomorrowland or whatever, keep it with you. You got it in your bags. Take it to the depot, shop all you want, pile it all together. They ship it to you. Awesome rate. $40 is your max rate, and anything in between.
Awesome.
And it saves you from getting pulled out of the line at the airport and tricked because they think it's a bomb.
Right. We
Maybe
wouldn't
personal
want.
experience.
We
Exactly.
wouldn't want that again, would we, Keith?
Exactly. So
Hey, you got it a lot faster.
It's either a bomb or it's the craziest marital aid they've ever seen.
Yep. Can you imagine? What are you doing, sir? Don't you
Excuse
worry
me,
about
ma'am?
it. Don't you worry about it. It's elegant.
It's a work of art.
Oh man. Well, Andy, thanks for my gift. I love it
Yeah.
so much.
Hey, Merry
Can't wait to throw
Christmas.
it down. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Keith.
Ah.
Thanks for joining us. To all of you out there, thanks for joining us on a little bit of a trip down. I don't know. We just love to share this with you. Like I said earlier, I was like, we could turn the cameras off, and Andy and I'd still be doing the same thing.
This is whether or not the cameras are on, we'd still be doing this. We'd be doing this anyway. So you might as well get in on the fun.
So much fun. Keith, I know you've got some projects going with a 3D printer that we're excited to maybe share with you guys later on. Keith, I just put you on the spot here.
You've been working on it.
Yep.
A resin printer.
Keith is a
Nerd.
designer at this point of 3D prints, a nerd at this point of 3D prints. And we're looking forward to some cool stuff that may in fact have to do with what we showed you today as an enhancement. He's not selling them, but we'll have them.
Well, and then see these wonderful IKEA shelves behind me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's some Star Wars things
I'm working on some inserts
Nice.
for that should light up too.
That's a genius move right there, because there's plenty of morons like what I've got over there with IKEA shelves.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yep.
I think I have those exact shelves, Keith, by the way. All right.
I actually have seen them. You do.
Thank you. That's it, buddy. You got anything else you want to add?
No, I want those of you that have stuck around this long and watched everything that we showed off. As soon as the stream ends, I want you to go down and comment. What was your favorite thing that we showed off tonight? Was it the Count Dooku Lord Tyrannus lightsaber hilt? Was it the Darth Vader cologne? Was it the R2D2 popcorn and Halloween bowl?
It's gonna kill me if
Is
it
it the
falls off.
Dejarik board? Is it the Rancor tooth drink set? I mean, there's a lot of things we showed tonight. Is it the Captain Rex hot toy? Because that was pretty freaking sweet too. There's a lot of things that we showed off tonight. Please comment after you view the show what your favorite item that we showed off tonight was, or maybe just give us a short opinion on episode 1 of the Book of Boba Fett.
Or maybe
so
just
far.
like, subscribe, and share.
Like, subscribe, share. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook. You can find us on Patreon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. Josh and I, we are literally turning this off, and we are going to play with our toys. See ya. Thank you.